जब जब गडकरी साहब डरते हैं पुलिस को आगे करते हैं। तो ये कौन सा बिजनेस है कि हमारी गाड़ी के लगा के उसकी गाड़ी के एवरेज कम करते हैं, आप अपना बेटा बढ़ाओ योजना चलाओ। आई थिंक सम ऑफ द पीपल इन द मिनिस्ट्री आर हाई ऑन फ्यूम्स ऑफ पेट्रोल एंड एथेनॉल। हरदीप पुरी जी, wake up and smell the fumes। मजाक बना कर रखा है, मतलब कुछ भी बोल दो आपके मुंह में। आपको लगता है मूर्ख है, आपको लगता है आप राजा है और हम रंक है। Prime Minister is the biggest leader in the country at the moment. There is no number 2. He's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When the BJP tells me आप देशद्रोही हो, I say talk to the hand. Nepotism is a disease in India. I just think that the Congress has to change. जिस वायुसेना ने पाकिस्तान को नूर खां में ठोका, उसको अपने पेपर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का काम दिया, कोरियर सर्विस का। शर्म नहीं आया आपको? जब नाश मनुष्य पर छाता है, पहले विवेक मर जाता है। इनका विवेक मर चुका।
Hello and welcome everyone. Today on Hook Newsfeed we have a guest you have seen on television debating politicians. On X he is arguing with them. In Supreme Court he is challenging them, and now he is on streets protesting against them. He is the one who wears many hats at the same time, Mr. Tehseen Poonawalla.
Thank you, Bhavna. Thank you so much for having me here.
Welcome. First of all, we have seen you don many hats at the same time. You're an entrepreneur, you're a politician, you're a political analyst, and now you're campaigning against E20, you're leading the whole protest. Is it because you just can't stay still?
What can I say? I'm hooked onto being in action.
Oh, that's great. So, how do you do it? How do you manage doing multiple things at the same time? How do you how do you plan it? How do you do it?
Frankly, I don't really plan in terms of that I need to do this. It's just that for a day I set an agenda that I have this work to do, which is my work, business. I have this activity to do. And in social media in between that I keep tweeting, and in television I love doing. So in the evenings I do that. So it just works out perfectly. Now it's just in system.
You say that you like to do everything, so you manage to do like everything, at least like however you manage in your timeline. But if I say you have to choose one thing that you like to do the most, what would that be? But like, what would that one tag of yours that you'll associate with you the most?
Raising people's issues. I think that's amazing.
Okay.
I love that because people believe in you. Mm-hmm. So that makes you feel responsible.
So if you have to give up entrepreneurship for that, you do that.
Yeah.
Any day?
Any day.
What triggered you? Because you have been talking about this for a long time, but now you're out on the streets. What was that one moment you're like, no, I have to get this on the streets and ask people to join it?
Just the audacity of the government and Hardip Puri ji and Nitin Gadkari ji to decide on our behalf. See, you must understand that ethanol-20 blended petrol, we are not against it. We are saying please give it. Mm-hmm. For cars that are compliant, may use it. Mm-hmm. But along with that, cars that are not compliant, cars like my Verna or my Honda City, which are ethanol 10 compliant, kindly give us ethanol 10. Okay. Number 2, what we are saying is the ethanol 0, the one that I fill for 167, reduce the price. Do you know Bhutan and Nepal buy petrol from us and they give it at a cheaper rate, and that too without mixing ethanol, blending ethanol? Third, what we are asking is all documents of ethanol 20 blended policy be put in public domain. Okay. Fourth, cars and bikes, particularly bikes, prior to 2023 that have had an issue because of this ethanol 20 blended petrol, get a solution for them. These are our 4 main demands. Now, Bhavna, what of these demands are not reasonable or irrational?
I found those rational, but like you said, people have been having issues, especially the bikers. But Nitin Gadkari has challenged, in fact, that show me one vehicle that is having a problem with E20, and now you're saying that you will go to his house and actually show them the proof. So what are you planning to show him, or what are you planning to do?
So we wanted to go to Nitin sir's house or office, wherever he gave us an appointment. I can show Nitin sir thousands of bikes and cars that are having an issue. Bikers are having more issue than car vehicles. But obviously it's a high security area, so we volunteered to take 4 to 10 people, non-political. Okay. Zero political affiliation. In fact, some of them may be BJP voters. Okay. We haven't got an appointment. On the contrary, Delhi police called me and said, if we are seen outside Nitin Gadkari ji's house, they will detain us and arrest us. Now you tell me, I didn't challenge Nitin sir. Nitin sir challenged us. He said, get one person. I'm getting 4 to 10. Now he's not giving us an appointment. I think that is toxic. He cannot ghost us this way. Okay. Once he decides to put out a challenge, I think the challenge was cringe. Yeah. But since he decided to put it out, don't be toxic and ghost us. Okay. It's a consensual relationship. अगर ethanol 20 petrol, ethanol 10 कंप्लायंट गाड़ियों में चल सकता था, तो अपने एथेनॉल 20 वाली गाड़ी बनाई क्यों?
Okay.
उसका कोई जवाब दे।
But for
वही
future
गाड़ी
plan, maybe like they say that bring E85 also. So I'm
Wait.
saying just to
Again,
be the
we-
devil's advocate.
again, you're right. That's how the government is trying to confuse. Let's leave E85 for a second aside. That's a flex fuel car.
Yeah.
Leave that aside. ये कह रहे कि आपकी गाड़ी में जो E10 कंप्लायंट है, E20 पेट्रोल जाता है, ठीक है? तो फिर E20 गाड़ियां निकाली क्यों?
Okay.
ठीक है, E10 गाड़ी में E85 पेट्रोल नहीं जा सकता। ये कह रहे E10 गाड़ी में E20
E20 जा
पेट्रोल,
सकता है।
तो आपने निकाली क्यों? पहली बात। दूसरी बात, वही गाड़ी के मैन्युफैक्चरर्स, E10 गाड़ी के मैन्युफैक्चरर्स अपने इंस्ट्रक्शन मैन्यूल में कहते हैं कि E20 पेट्रोल आप E10 के ऊपर डाल नहीं सकते। तो उन्होंने तब झूठ बोला या आज झूठ बोल रहे हैं?
Okay.
So you please understand the lie. Let's go back to the ARAI report.
Okay.
It's not in public domain. The SIAM report is not in public domain. What is in public domain is a Niti Aayog report,
Yeah.
which says that E20 should only be mainstream in 2030.
Yes.
Prior to that, it shouldn't be. That is because all the vehicles that are not E20 compliant, that are vehicles prior to 2023, will get phased out.
Yes.
बट इन्होंने जबरन इसको जल्दी इंट्रोड्यूस किया, मैंडेटरी किया। मैं फिर आपसे कह रहा हूँ भावना जी, हम एथेनॉल 20 ब्लेंडिंग फ्यूल के खिलाफ नहीं है। हम कह रहे हैं कि एथेनॉल 20 ब्लेंडेड फ्यूल में आप 20% डिस्काउंट दीजिए, क्या क्योंकि आप उसमें 20% एथेनॉल डाल रहे हैं। एथेनॉल 0 आप सस्ता कीजिए और एथेनॉल 10 उन गाड़ियों के लिए दीजिए जिसमें समस्या है। दूसरी एक चीज हरदीप पुरी जी कहते रहते हैं, वे कहते हैं प्लीज शो मी अ व्हीकल दैट्स फॉलन डाउन। देखिए, इसको आपको बड़ी गहराई से समझना होगा। मान लीजिए डॉक्टर ने आपको कहा भावना जी कि आप सिगरेट नहीं ले सकते और आप दिन का एक सिगरेट आप स्मोक करते हो, स्मोकिंग नहीं करना चाहिए। वी एट हुक आर अगेंस्ट एनी
Yes,
काइंड ऑफ एडिक्शन,
absolutely,
राइट?
yes.
No smoking, no drinking, no drugs. Drugs, absolutely no. Though I think some of the people in the ministry are high on fumes of petrol and ethanol. I believe it. ये मैं कह रहा हूँ, हुक नहीं कर रहा है. But no doing it. Point is, अगर डॉक्टर आपसे कहते हैं कि आप you cannot smoke, आप रोज एक सिगरेट लेते हो, फिर आप उसको धीरे धीरे बढ़ाकर दो, धीरे धीरे बढ़ाकर एक पैकेट, धीरे धीरे बढ़ाकर 10
Eventually.
पैकेट लेते हो, आपको एक दिन में कैंसर नहीं होगा, आपको इवेंचुअली कोई समस्या होगी, ठीक है? लेकिन जब आप सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ते हो, आपकी सांसें फूलेगी, यू विल फील टायर्ड, यू मे गेट स्वेटिंग, यू मे हैव डिफरेंट रिएक्शंस। द व्हीकल ओनर्स नो दैट ए बाइक इज नॉट द सेम। अधिकतर ये गाड़ियों में दिक्कत आ रही है, अब कार्स में भी आ रही है, लेकिन एक दिन आपको समस्या आएगी, इमीडिएटली नहीं आएगी। ये जो बात मैं कह रहा था, कल हरदीप पुरी जी ने एक इंटरव्यू में कहा देश हित में आपकी गाड़ी जो 50,000 किलोमीटर में आपको पार्ट्स चेंज करने होंगे, अब आप 30,000 किलोमीटर में चेंज कीजिए। सर, आपने मुझसे परमिशन लिया मेरे पार्ट्स चेंज करने के लिए? मैं क्या आपके एक्सपेरिमेंट का लैब रैट हूँ? सी भावना, एक चीज को आप समझिए, एक गाड़ी खरीदना दूसरी सबसे महंगी चीज है जो एक भारतीय करता है।
Definitely.
मान लीजिए कि ये एक 2 व्हीलर भी है, इमेजिन इट्स अ 2 व्हीलर। ये बहुत खुशी का प्रसन्न पे, आप एक शुभ अवसर पे आप गाड़ी खरीदते हो। एक गाड़ी खरीदने से पहले आप 4-5 लोगों से बातचीत करते हो, दोस्तों से सलाह लेते हो, परिजनों से आप वार्तालाप करते हो, 4 शोरूम में जाते आप गाड़ियों को टेस्ट राइड करते हो। उसके बाद एक अच्छे अवसर पे, शुभ अवसर पे आप गाड़ी खरीदते हो। दिवाली हो, दीपावली हो, ईद हो, आप सोचते हो कि शुभ अवसर पे मैं खरीदूं, क्रिसमस हो। उस प्रोसेस को आपने स्ट्रेसफुल कर दिया है। दूसरी चीज, जब एक ईमानदार व्यक्ति गाड़ी खरीदता, 80 से 90% लोग लोन पे खरीदते हैं, वो ईएमआई भरते हैं, 2 व्हीलर भी हो उसका, 15 साल का टैक्स एडवांस में भरते हैं, जीएसटी भरते, रोड टैक्स भरते, दिल्ली में और अन्य जगहों पर पार्किंग भरते, कुछ जगहों पर सेस भरते, पेट्रोल पे आप टैक्स भरते हो, केंद्र को टैक्स देते हो, राज्य को टैक्स देते हो, कुछ जगहों पर उस पर भी आप सेस देते हो। इसके बाद आपको ना सड़कें ठीक मिल रही है और आपकी गाड़ियों पे एक्सपेरिमेंट हो रहा है।
पर
क्या मैंने परमिशन दी मेरी गाड़ी पे एक्सपेरिमेंट करने को? क्या हरदीप पुरी जी ने आकर मुझसे परमिशन ली? टीवीएस के वेबसाइट पे आज भी लिखा हुआ है कि एथेनॉल 10 गाड़ी को एथेनॉल 20 में अपग्रेड करने को आपको कुछ पार्ट्स बदलना होगा। कौन देगा उन पार्ट्स के पैसे? अब आप कह रहे हो चलेगी, आपकी गाड़ी कुछ समय के बाद खराब हो जाएगी। भाई, मैंने तो इसकी इजाजत नहीं दी थी ना आपको। मैं तो एक लोकतांत्रिक मुल्क में रहता हूँ, मैं तो जमहूरियत में रहता हूँ। आपको किसने अधिकार दिया मेरी गाड़ी से छेड़छाड़ करने का?
बट लाइक यू सेड कि लोग पैसा देके गाड़ी खरीदते हैं और उनके लिए बहुत ज़रूरी भी होता है, वो उतना पैसा भी खर्च करते हैं। पर जब वही कंपनियां जो ये गाड़ियां बेच रही हैं, जो ये लोगों से पैसे ले रही हैं, वो आकर कहती हैं कि नहीं, कोई इशू नहीं है। इनफैक्ट जो टोयोटा वाले उनका भी ओनर का भी वीडियो वायरल हुआ था, उसके
वो
बाद
ओनर नहीं, विक्रम जी।
हाँ जी, जो जिन्होंने इशू उठाया था उनको भी टोयोटा ने कह या कि नहीं, ऐसा ये तो फ्यूल की गड़बड़ थी, इशू एथेनॉल में नहीं है, पेट्रोल मिक्सिंग का कुछ और इशू था। एंड देन दे इवन सर्विस्ड हिज व्हीकल और हुएवर व्हीकल दैट वाज। सो व्हेन कंपनीज यहाँ पे जब हाथ झाड़ ले रही हैं, तो आप फिर किसको जिम्मेदार ठहराएंगे? जब वो कह रहे हैं कि ये तो चल रही है ठीक, तो फिर आप किस पर सवाल
मैं फिर
करेंगे?
दो हिस्सों में बांटूंगा। जितनी भी कंपनियां उस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में आई, अपने भीतर देखकर उनको सोचना चाहिए कि इतने वर्षों से उन्होंने अपनी कंपनी का रेपुटेशन बनाया, कितने बेशर्म की तरह झूठ बोले ये लोगों ने। सोचिए आप। भावना जी, मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ। आई एम आस्किंग वन क्वेश्चन, बड़ी विनम्रता से, विद अ लॉट ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट। अगर एथेनॉल 10 वाली गाड़ी में एथेनॉल 20 पेट्रोल जाता है, अपनी नई गाड़ी काहे बनाई, काहे का सर्टिफिकेशन लिया, क्यों लिया सर्टिफिकेशन? वही चलाते ना आप। सीएम की रिपोर्ट कहती है इट विल नॉट वर्क, एआरएआई की रिपोर्ट कहती है इट विल नॉट वर्क। हो सकता है इसके बावजूद तहसीन गलत हो, वे सही हो। आप रिपोर्ट को सार्वजनिक कर दीजिए, मेक द रिपोर्ट्स पब्लिक। इज भावना नॉट केपेबल ऑफ रीडिंग द रिपोर्ट्स एंड मेकिंग एन इन्फॉर्म्ड ओपिनियन? Why are the F reports secret? Put it out. Second thing, this business of adulterated petrol. Ethanol didn't spoil the vehicle, adulterated petrol.
Yeah.
भावना अपने घर से पेट्रोल ला रही है, हुसैन अपने घर से पेट्रोल ला रहा है।
But then they can blame the petrol pumps and not necessarily the
अरे
government.
तो आप उसके चौकीदार हो, वो है भाई। पेट्रोल, मैं तो पेट्रोल का पैसा दे रहा हूं, मैंने तो गाड़ी के टैक्स दिए, गाड़ी का पैसा दिया, गाड़ी के टैक्स दिए, पेट्रोल का पैसा दिया, पेट्रोल के टैक्स दिए। भाई आप तो कुछ काम करो, वो भी मेरी जिम्मेदारी। वेदर द अडल्ट्रेशन हैपेंड एट द कंपनी लेवल, whether it happened at the level of transportation or it happened at the level of the petrol pump, how the am I responsible for it? They are responsible for it. What kind of toxicity is this that you are blaming me for the petrol being adulterated?
Right.
That's the point. If the petrol is adulterated, own up and take responsibility, Hardeep Puri ji. Wake up and smell the fumes. And not in a bad way. Because he's anyways talking as if is the ministry smelling the fumes. Can you imagine, Bhavna, the petroleum minister of this country tells us ethanol is used in formula racing. मतलब आप सोचिए कौन सी मानसिकता है। पहली बात तो बड़ी विनम्रता से, जितने यहाँ पर 1 2 3 4 5 लोग हैं या दिल्ली में फॉर्मूला वाले रास्ते हैं क्या, फॉर्मूला जैसे चलाएं। एंड व्हाट इज अ फॉर्मूला रेस? एक फॉर्मूला रेस में पिट स्टॉप में एक गाड़ी के साथ मैकेनिक्स होते, इंजीनियर्स होते। उसी वक्त उस गाड़ी के इंजन का अगर कोई पार्ट डैमेज होता, कोई सर्विसिंग करने की, रिप्लेसमेंट होता। रेस के बाद गाड़ी के इंजन का ओवरहॉलिंग होता है।
A common man cannot do that.
8 रेसों के बाद गाड़ी का इंजन चेंज होता है। कॉमन मैन कर सकते हैं, आप कर सकते हो। आप 8,000 किलोमीटर के बाद आपके इंजन चेंज कर सकते हो। मजाक बना कर रखा है, मतलब कुछ भी बोल दो आपके मुंह में। आपको लगता है मूर्ख है, आपको लगता है आप राजा है और हम रंक हैं, आप बादशाह है और हम ऑर्डिनरी आम आदमी हैं। ठीक है साहब, आप होगे बादशाह, बट इस तरह का व्यवहार मत कीजिए हमसे। व्हाट एरोगेंस फॉर्मूला में चलता है। माइलेज आपका कम हो गया रेस करने का, हमको नहीं करना है रेस। केवल पैसे बचाने इस देश के, इंपोर्टेबल बचाना है। केवल अगर सड़कें ठीक ठाक हो, मैं वर्ल्ड क्लास सड़कें नहीं कह रहा हूं, एनक्रोचमेंट हट जाए, ट्रकें लेफ्ट साइड पे चलाए जो उनका काम है, 3 लाख करोड़ सालाना बचेगा। 3 लाख करोड़। वो नहीं करना है क्योंकि कॉन्ट्रैक्टर से पैसे कौन लेगा। एनक्रोचमेंट नहीं हटाना क्योंकि वोट बैंक है। ट्रकों को लेफ्ट पे नहीं करना है क्योंकि जाने जाएगी तो इसकी जाएगी, इसकी जाएगी, मेरी जाएगी, इनके बच्चों की और किसी की नहीं जानी चाहिए, थोड़ी जाएगी।
अब जैसे आप नितिन गडकरी की बहुत बात करते हैं, इट सीम्स लाइक ही इज योर फेवरेट। यू टॉक अबाउट हिम इन एवरीवेयर यू गो, यू वांट टू सिट इन फ्रंट ऑफ हिज हाउस। टेल मी, डू यू हैव अ सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर फॉर नितिन गडकरी?
आई डोंट नो नितिन गडकरी सर पर्सनली। आई एम सेइंग कि नितिन गडकरी सर कहते हैं कि मेरा करीबन 100 करोड़ का सालाना एथेनॉल का बिजनेस है बेटों का। अगर आपके बेटों का एथेनॉल बिजनेस है और 100 करोड़ वो अपने मुंह से कह रहे हैं, मतलब उनका मुंह से
पर उनका कहना है कि ये पूरे पाए में देखे तो 0.07%, विच इज माइन्यूट।
और बाकी
उनका ये आर्ग्यूमेंट है।
और बाकी 99% भी नेताओं का है। इस हमाम में सारे नेता है। आप में से किसकी शुगर मिल है भाई? आपकी शुगर मिल है? आपकी है भाई? आपकी है? शुगर मिल सिर्फ नेताओं की होती है। आपने कभी कोई ऑर्डिनरी आदमी की शुगर मिल देखी? शुगर मिल का धंधा ही नेता करते। मैं ये नहीं कह रहा भाजपा के नेता करते, कांग्रेस के करते महाराष्ट्र में। महाराष्ट्र का शुगर किंग शरद पवार जी है। सारे नेता करते, शुगर के बिजनेस में नेता है। तो ये कौन सा बिजनेस है कि हमारी गाड़ी के लगा के उसकी गाड़ी के एवरेज कम करते? आप अपना बेटा बढ़ाओ योजना चलाओ भाई, हमने आपको परमिशन दी, और फिर आप कहते हो टू मच डेमोक्रेसी।
बट अभी जैसे आप कह रहे हैं कि सभी नेता यहाँ पे इन्वॉल्व हैं इसमें, या फिर शुगर मिल चलाते हैं, किसी ना किसी तरीके से प्रॉफिट कर रहे हैं, बट देन व्हाई जस्ट अगेंस्ट Nitin Gadkari? Are you saying because he has been like proposing and promoting E20 for a long time?
Yes, no, not E20, ethanol.
Ethanol blending.
He is
Yes.
driving the policy. He has, the perception is he is driving the policy, which is conflict of interest. मैं कह रहा हूँ कि अगर आपके बच्चों का 100 करोड़ का टर्नओवर हो और आप 100 करोड़ को ऐसे लूज चेंज की तरह बात करते हो, मतलब आप कितने बड़े आदमी हो गए भाई? आप तो आए थे एक छोटे घर से। आज अगर 100 करोड़ आपके लिए एक मामूली सी बात है कि सिर्फ 100 करोड़ का टर्नओवर है, मतलब आप कितने बड़े आदमी हो गए और आप उस पॉलिसी को चला रहे। दिस इज कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट। इट इज कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, पीरियड। ये नहीं हो सकता, ये गलत है। आप जिस धंधे में हो आप उस धंधे को ड्राइव करो, वो गलत है। इट इज नॉट राइट एंड यू हैव टू एक्सेप्ट इट। और फिर उन्होंने चुनौती दी, अगर वो पेट्रोलियम मिनिस्टर नहीं है तो काहे चुनौती दे रहे? अच्छा, तहसीन ने उनको कहा कि दूसरे यूट्यूबर्स के खाने वाले शो में जाकर कहो कि मैं पेट्रोल का इंपोर्ट बंद कराऊंगा, 15 रुपए में पेट्रोल दूंगा। मैंने उनके मुंह में डाला। या जो उनकी स्पीचेस वायरल हुए, पब्लिक स्पीचेस, कि मैं 15 रुपए में पेट्रोल दूंगा, ये हमने उनको बोला बोलने। भाई ये किसका काम है? ये तो पेट्रोलियम मंत्री का काम है। स्पीच उन्होंने दी, बात उन्होंने की, अब कह रहे कि हम उनको ट्रोल कर रहे हैं, हम उनके पीछे। भाई ये क्या बात है? आपने कहा ना, तो उस पर आप खरे उतरे। आपने चैलेंज दिया मुझे कि दिखाइए एक व्यक्ति। अब मैं 6 ले जा रहा हूँ, आप दिल्ली पुलिस को आगे कर रहे। जब जब गडकरी साहब डरते हैं, पुलिस को आगे करते हैं।
पर लाइक यू सेइंग, आप पर्सनली जाकर ये मुद्दा उठा रहे हैं, लोगों से जुड़ रहे हैं और इस प्रोटेस्ट को और भी बड़ा बनाना चाह रहे हैं। बट इफ आई टॉक अबाउट ऑपोजिशन, वी डोंट सी देम एज इंथुजियास्टिक एज about the issue. It is very close to people. Why do you think that is? Where are they lacking? Why are they not raising it up?
2 वजह है। एक, चीनी की मिले सिर्फ भाजपा के नेताओं की नहीं है, सभी नेताओं की है। कर्नाटका में किसकी है? महाराष्ट्र में किसकी है? पश्चिम उत्तर प्रदेश में जिनकी है, वो पहले बसपा से जुड़े हुए थे, सपा से जुड़े हुए थे, अब भाजपा से जुड़े। जो पावर में आता है वो लोग वहां जाते हैं। बी क्लियर ऑन दैट। तो एक वो एक इंटरेस्ट है। दूसरा, you have to understand one thing about India's opposition, and I'm saying this with a lot of sadness in my heart. Most of the opposition, most of the regional parties in India, जो opposition में है, regional parties also जो सरकार के साथ है, but regional parties, ये सारे family driven businesses हो गए। नेपो बच्चे उसको चलाते हैं। जब आप एक नेपो बच्चे हो, आप में वो क्षमता ही नहीं होगी ज़मीन पे उतरते मेहनत करने की, बिकॉज आप you will be, आपको हॉलिडे के लिए जाना होगा, विदेश जाना होगा, आपको
Would you say the same thing for Congress as well? Because this is
nepotism,
like maybe the flag bearer.
Nepotism is a disease in India, not just in politics, in entrepreneurship, in cricket boards, in sports bodies, in film industry. It's a disease. Nepotism is the worst disease in India. It's a disease that is eating India from inside. It's a disease that's making talented people leave the country and go. India has the highest high network individuals and talented people leaving this country. The highest number of people in the world who've given up their passports amongst the countries is Indian.
Yeah.
If India is growing, why is that happening? Because this country is running on nepotism, not on merit. Merit demands the person who's talented should go ahead. Bhavna is doing a podcast because Bhavna is talented in doing a podcast. Bhavna is not doing a podcast because her father or mother did a podcast. That is merit. The market will decide whether your podcast is good or bad.
But you, since if not, I'll say supporter, but you have been a proponent of Congress.
I am a voter of Congress.
So Like, why would you vote for Congress then? Why would you vote for the
Because
party
because
which promotes or maybe is the face of nepotism?
okay, so the reason I vote for Congress is because all the other policies of the BJP is terrible, but BJP also has nepotism. Let's talk about
Yeah,
why
yeah.
is Basuri Swaraj the MP from Delhi? Not because she did something great, because she's respected late Sushma Swaraj's daughter. Why is Anurag Thakurji MP, who he might become a minister in this reshuffle? Why is Rajnath Singh ji's son an MLA? They justified it. Even Nitin Gadkari
Yeah.
comes from a dynastic family. His father was an MLA, you know that? So the fact of the matter is that BJP is also nepotistic. Not as nepotistic, I agree, but nepotism is there. And at the lower level in BJP, if you see all the corporators, they're all related to each other. You look at all the state ministers. Where does Samrat Chaudhary come from? Samrat Chaudhary ji is also a nepo son. His father was in Congress.
But when you
Just one second. Samrat Chaudhary ji's father was in Congress. From Congress, he went to RJD.
Yeah,
RJD
yeah,
went to
yeah.
Nitish
Yes.
ji. Nitish ji now is here. Samrat Chaudhary ji. Why Suvendu Adhikari ji? He's also a nepo child. You know that his parents are also in politics at a high level? Do you know his parents were in Congress? From Congress, they went to TMC. TMC now he's in BJP.
Yeah, he shifted,
So,
yes.
point is, BJP is also doing nepotism. So, again, the what I dislike about BJP policies is far more which I like about Congress. But I like the old Congress. Gandhi's Congress, Nehru's Congress.
Okay.
Maulana Azad and Vallabhbhai Patel's Congress. That Congress, that was centrist. That's why I vote for them.
Okay.
And I hope they become that.
But they're not really in power. So how do you vote for them? They are not framing policies as such. How, like, on what basis then you vote for them?
So that's my idea, that I hope that they come to power. But they can only come to power if they listen to what I'm telling them, which has become a centrist party. They're two left now. Secondly, have room for more people and encourage merit. That's how they will come forward. So the Congress, see, you must understand one thing about the Congress versus every other political party. The Congress is the oldest political party in this country. In a certain way, the Congress is like the soul of India. It's linked to India's independence movement. It represents India in a certain way. It's a microcosm of India. The idea of Congress should be a big tent where everyone has space. A Bhavana's view also has space. Hussein's view also has space. Somebody who's left of the center also has space. Somebody who's right of the center also has space.
Like you said, you like old Congress, but you are connected with the new Congress as well.
I vote
like
for them.
You vote for them, but you also, like, your family was connected. You are close to the Congress leaders, and you are married to Monica, who's cousin of Robert Vadra. Tell me, like, when informally even, do you discuss Rahul Gandhi's leadership, or do you pass on your advice to Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi?
If they ask, I will.
They're not asking you. As a family, I'm asking, not as a voter or not as someone who's linked to party in another way.
See, family conversation I don't do in public, but
Okay.
the fact is that I just think that the Congress has to change. I think that says enough.
Okay.
I do believe
Do you
that.
think leadership should change? Like, leadership as in the
I think
public leadership?
No, I think everything should be merit driven.
Okay.
Period. Merit should be the only criteria of deciding. Once merit becomes a criteria, automatically you'll do well. You must understand that merit is what will drive this nation forward. Look, I'll give you an example. India has always thrived when it's worked on merit. Always. Let me give you 2 or 3 examples. Cricket, there's no nepotism.
Yeah.
We are world class. But cricket board and sports bodies, there's nepotism. Film industry, there is nepotism, so it's going down. OTT is new talent, so people are all shifting to OTT. Which was the last big hit you remember of a film industry? Big hit.
I do not actually.
Like some big hit?
I don't know.
Movie, Hindi?
I haven't really watched.
No,
Hindi
you
movie
know.
in a long
No,
time.
I don't watch. Like, think.
Which was the last movie I saw?
Durandar?
Durandar, yes.
Durandar?
Yes.
Non-nepotism. All nepo
Sort
movies.
of, but not really.
Yeah, but most of those are non-nepo actors, the lead. Most of the nepoistic movies are flopping. Yet OTT, which everyone would be watching, and OTT is coming up because of talent. Talent will always make things go up.
Okay.
Will always. You must be a talent-driven society. Now, within that talent, there will obviously be 1 or 2 who will be related. I can't get away from that. Though in politics, that should not happen.
Okay. So would you want, since you're talking about merit and non-nepotism there, would you want Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi to step aside from, like, the leading the Congress party? Would you want?
I think
Would
the-
you advise that?
I think the Congress party or any other political party must have free and fair elections to elect their leader. Currently, the leader of the Congress party is Kharge ji, who's
Yes.
been democratically elected. It's not Rahul Gandhi ji. To be fair to Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah.
To be
but
fair to
we
Rahul
know,
Gandhi.
like, if we talk about Congress, we know who we see in public or who we see leading the rallies and everything.
That you're right. But then again, the most popular leader of the BJP is Modi ji,
Yeah.
while Nitin Gadkari is the president. So you could be the most popular leader, but not the president. So there is that distinction in the two national parties, where Modi ji and Rahul Gandhi ji are the most popular leaders. However, the party presidents are separate. As long as the election is absolutely democratic, absolutely free and fair and transparent, I think whoever leads any party is good. Now the question is, the Congress obviously gets the flag, which is right. But where was Nitin Abinji elected? Who stood against Nitin Abinji? See, I'm just saying that sometimes the perception, also the comparison is not right. Because in Kharge ji may have promoted nepotism. His son is a
Yeah.
minister, his son-in-law is an MP. But Kharge ji is a non-nepo president,
Okay.
right? So again, there was an election held in the Congress, a very public election.
Yeah.
He fought against
Yeah.
Tharoor. You knew who the voters were. They were delegates. That's not the case in the BJP. So I'm just saying that I'm not saying Congress system is good or bad or BJP
Okay.
is good or bad. I'm just saying we must have talent, merit, and transparency in politics. That's the way forward.
If I ask you, do you see Rahul Gandhi becoming a PM one day? Do you actually believe it? Do you see it happening?
For me, I want a prime minister after Prime Minister Modi finishes his tenure who can give me solutions to the problems. I already know the problems with BJP. I already know where the BJP is not done well. Whoever has a new prime minister, he or she must be able to articulate those problems, but not just articulate them, also give me solutions for the problem. Simply saying Modi ji is bad is not going to help you win an election.
So in the current scenario, who do you think would give you those solutions that you're asking for?
So the BJP says that there is the Tina factor. There is no one else. There is Narendra always. I say there is the Sita factor. Someone is there always. Someone will emerge in this churn of democracy. Whoever.
Not from the the current leading netas. You don't see anybody replacing him.
No, that could happen because of the way the elections are. But I'm saying if a churn happens, honestly, this nation would want a choice of good, hardworking, talented, non-nepo people.
So Rahul Gandhi is out of race there.
No. He could be in the race.
Okay.
As long as it's on merit and the people of India elect and on
Okay.
what solutions he gives. But what India would want ideally is...
What you would want? Give me like a yes or no answer.
I
Do you
want-
see Rahul Gandhi becoming a PM one day? Yes or no?
You know, I haven't thought about it.
Okay.
I have thought about that I want to give this country solutions. I think about what can I do for the country. I don't think about what others are going to do for the country. I don't have expectations of anyone else. I have expectations of myself. My expectation is how will I govern this country if I get a chance. That's my visualization and manifestation. So my visualization and manifestation is I want to have policies that are opposed to the BJP's policy. I want to bring in, usher in tax reforms. I think Indians pay too much taxes and get nothing. Look at the shitty infrastructure we've got.
Yeah.
I think tax rates should be got down. I think GST should be just two slabs. 5% and 12%.
Okay.
Roti, kapda, makan 5%, baki sab kuch 12%. And what is in 0%? For example, sanitary napkins, essential
Yes.
items. Even the tax on making it should be 0%. So, two tax slabs and 0%. I think our income tax rates should come down.
Okay.
I think we should have more people in the income tax rate. I think our bureaucracy should be cut down by 50% because for every solution, a bureaucrat will give you a problem. But most importantly, when I run government, what I see and what I will do is this. Every neta, if you want to be in politics in India and you want to be a babu in India, every neta and every babu, their kids will only study in government schools and government colleges, and their family will only be treated in government hospitals, period. No private hospitals, no private school. Aapko India mein, and no going abroad, unless there's a treatment that India doesn't have, or there's a course that India doesn't have, no going. यहाँ पर नेता हो, यहाँ पर बाबू हो, सरकारी स्कूल में पढ़ो, सरकारी अस्पताल में इलाज करो अपने परिजनों का, तब जाके ये व्यवस्था ठीक होगी, प्राइवेट में नहीं जाओगे। आस्क योरसेल्फ भावना, आस्क योरसेल्फ, दोज हु हैव रन दिस कंट्री, व्हाई डू दे गो अब्रॉड फॉर ट्रीटमेंट, व्हाई डू दे गो टू प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल्स, वो सरकारी अस्पताल में क्यों नहीं जाते? जो ये देश चलाते उनके बच्चे विदेश क्यों जाते पढ़ने, भारत में क्यों नहीं पढ़ते? आदरणीय धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी देश के शिक्षा मंत्री, उनकी बेटी विदेश में जाती पढ़ने को। मुझे उनकी बेटी से कोई गिला शिकवा नहीं है, मैं उनकी बेटी को जानता भी नहीं, मैं धर्मेंद्र प्रधान साहब को भी नहीं जानता हूँ, बट यहाँ पर नीट का पेपर आप ठीक से डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर सकते और आपके बच्चे विदेश जाते पढ़ने को। ये क्या मजाक चल रहा है इस देश के अंदर? मजाक बनाकर रखा है इस देश का। और फिर आप भारत की वायुसेना को बुलाते हो पेपर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देखो। वो कोरियर सर्विस है, जिस वायुसेना ने पाकिस्तान को नूर खां में ठोका, उसको अपने पेपर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का काम दिया कोरियर सर्विस का। शर्म नहीं आया आपको? शर्म नहीं आती है आपको? और आपने टेलीग्राम बन गया, क्योंकि जो पेपर लीक करते और सिर्फ टेलीग्राम के माध्यम से पेपर सप्लाई कर सकते, व्हाट्सएप और सिग्नल के माध्यम से नहीं कर सकते। यह आपका लेवल ऑफ गवर्नेंस है? क्यों नेता, मैं सिर्फ भाजपा और कांग्रेस की बात नहीं करता हूं, माननीय उद्धव ठाकरे जी जब वे बीमार देते हो क्यों निजी अस्पताल में जाते, क्यों वो बीएमसी वाले अस्पताल में नहीं जाते? 20 साल तो उनके परिवार, ठाकरे परिवार ने चलाया था मुंबई को, क्यों वो सरकारी अस्पताल में नहीं जाते? पूछिए ये सवाल भाई, ये सवाल आपको पूछना है। देश का भला इससे होगा, ये सही सवाल। क्यों ब्यूरोक्रेट्स के पास पैसे कहां से आते उनके बच्चों को विदेश भेजने के लिए? ब्यूरोक्रेट्स के बच्चे निजी स्कूल में क्यों पढ़ते, बताइए? एक स्कूल की, आप गुरुग्राम में, आप दिल्ली में स्कूल की फीस देखिए, 10 लाख 15 लाख साल का। ब्यूरोक्रेट्स के पास पैसे कहां से आते? देखिए, मैं किसी के बच्चे या परिजनों के खिलाफ नहीं हूं, मैं वो कह रहा हूं कि जो आपको व्यवस्था मिल रही है वो भारत के आम आदमी को क्यों नहीं मिल रही? यहां से जितने लोग हैं, भगवान ना करे, अल्लाह ना करे, किसी को कोई बीमारी हो, इनके परिजनों को अगर बीमारी हुई, यू आर वन हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन अवे फ्रॉम अ बैंक्रप्सी, one hospitalization away from a bankruptcy.
Yeah.
One hospitalization. Why do we deserve it? For what? हम क्यों टैक्स भरते?
आप जिस तरीके के मुद्दे उठा रहे हैं, जो पब्लिक कंसर्न के हैं, जो एक पॉलिटिशियन को उठाने चाहिए, और अब आप पब्लिक में भी क्योंकि जा रहे हैं, यू हैव बीन टॉकिंग अबाउट पॉलिटिक्स एंड टीवी फॉर सो लॉन्ग, यू आर ऑन एक्स ऑलरेडी, लाइक ऑलवेज raising issues like that, and now you're like physically with the people. Do you think, like you said, you will change policies, the income tax and everything? Is this protest, will this protest lead you to actually lead an election rally as well? Are you planning to like dive into the politics directly?
Not now.
But ever in future?
Yes, that's my visualization. मैं, और ये आज से नहीं है, मैं बचपन से, I'll just share a very personal thing. When I was a kid, लोग चोर पुलिस खेलते थे, जो भी हाइड एंड सीक एक्सेट्रा। मैं अपने जो स्टडी टेबल पे बैठकर मैं आई यूज्ड टू विजुअलाइज कि आई एम इन पार्लियामेंट, मैं एमपी हूँ, मैं स्पीच दे रहा हूँ या स्पीच, और मैं मिरर के सामने खड़े होते स्पीच देता था। मेरे बाजू में उस ज़माने के जो एमपीज थे वो मेरे बाजू में बैठे, प्राइम मिनिस्टर हाउस में आए, प्राइम मिनिस्टर हाउस छोड़े, लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन ने मुझे बुलाया। देन आई यूज्ड टू प्ले कि मैं अपने रूम में जा रहा हूँ, मैं एलओपी के रूम में जा रहा हूँ, पीएम के रूम में जा रहा हूँ, पीएम ने मुझे समन किया, ये स्पीच दे रहा है। तो ये मैं अब खेलता था, ये मेरा विजुअलाइजेशन बचपन से था। तब मैंने सोचा नहीं कि दिस इज विजुअलाइजेशन, वो शब्द पता भी नहीं था, बट आई हैव ऑलवेज बिलीव्ड इन इट। मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि आई कैन मेक अ डिफरेंस इन सोसाइटी, और उसके लिए मुझे ज़मीन पर उतरना होगा, एंड आई एम वेरी क्लियर अबाउट दैट। बट मैं बहुत क्लियर हूँ कि मुझे किसी को गाली देकर पॉलिटिक्स में आगे नहीं बढ़ना है। जो चीज़ गलत है मैं गलत को गलत कहूँगा, बट उसी के साथ मैं सोल्यूशन दूंगा। मैं इस चीज़ के खिलाफ नहीं हूँ कि किसी के पास एक बेंटली हो या किसी के पास मर्सिडीज हो, किसी के पास हाई क्रॉस हो। मेरे खुद के पास एक BMW, आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट दैट। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि वर्ल्ड क्लास ट्रांसपोर्टेशन फ्री हो जिसमें हर व्यक्ति जा सकता है। उसके बाद अगर कोई बेंटली या BMW में जाना चाहिए, उसका पैसा भरे, पार्किंग का पैसा भरे, वो चार्जेस। आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट कैपिटलिज्म, I am against not giving others the same opportunity that others.
But इन सारे मुद्दों को उठाने के लिए, इनको बदलने के लिए, like you said, the picture of India that you want to change. If BJP offers you a seat,
No.
a ticket, will
No.
you join? No.
No.
But then you'll have a chance to do all the things that you're saying, no?
No.
Then you will wait for Congress to give you a ticket and then raise this issue.
Whatever I do, but not BJP.
Not BJP.
And
Ever.
I must tell you, I have a lot of friends in BJP. I have the most amazing friends in BJP, and I love them to death. But वो मेरा personal life है. नहीं, I don't agree with BJP. Because मैं नहीं मानता हूँ कि धर्म को पब्लिक फोरम में लाना चाहिए। भावना, मैं आपसे एक बात पूछता हूँ, प्लीज़ इस बात को समझिए। अगर धर्म खतरे में है तो बीजेपी के नेता के बच्चे त्रिशूल लेकर ज़मीन पे क्यों नहीं है? वो क्यों विदेश जाते अंग्रेजी में पढ़ाई करने? और अगर कौम खतरे में है तो ओवैसी साहब के बच्चे क्यों नहीं है ज़मीन पर तलवार लेकर कौम को डिफेंड करने के लिए? वे भी क्यों जाते हैं विदेश पढ़ाई करने के लिए? सोचिए इस बात पे। ना धर्म खतरे में, ना कौम खतरे में है। खतरे में इनकी राजनीति है। हर एक बीजेपी का नेता, उसका बच्चा विदेश जाता है अंग्रेजी में पढ़ाई करने को, पर आपको कहते हैं धर्म खतरे में है। अगर एक राम गोपाल मिश्रा मरते हैं उत्तर प्रदेश में दंगों में, वो उस घराने से आता जो बेहद गरीब घराना है। अगर संभल में 4 मुसलमान बच्चे मरते, वे भी एकदम गरीब घर से आते। किसी भी नेता और किसी के बच्चे को नहीं मरना चाहिए। कोई भी नेता का बच्चा नहीं मरता, कोई भी मौलाना का बच्चा नहीं मरता, कोई भी पंडित का बच्चा नहीं मरता, और मरना भी नहीं चाहिए, बिल्कुल नहीं मरना चाहिए। इनके बच्चे नहीं मरते, गरीब के बच्चे मरते साहब। क्यों भाई, क्यों? आप दंगे करोगे, आप दंगे करवाओगे और आपके बच्चे जाते अंग्रेजी में पढ़ाई करेंगे? मैं फिर कहता हूं, मैं आपके बच्चों के खिलाफ नहीं हूं। मैं आपसे एक बहुत लॉजिकल सवाल पूछता हूं। धर्म खतरे में तो बीजेपी के नेता त्रिशूल के बच्चे त्रिशूल लेकर जमीन पे क्यों नहीं है? ओवैसी साहब के बच्चे क्यों तलवार से नहीं लड़ रहे? भाई उसका जवाब दो मुझे। सवाल यहां पर है, इनके बच्चे वर्ल्ड क्लास पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, आपको बच्चे को धर्म का जहर ये लोग दे रहे हैं।
बट आप बीजेपी के इतने स्टॉन्च अपोजर हैं, बट इफ आई come closer to home, your brother Shehzad is in BJP. He's the spokesperson. But recently, earlier you had a public falling out with him. But now we've seen you come together on multiple podcasts and you're talking.
Only one podcast.
I maybe saw 2, or maybe that was an
one
old
and
one.
one that Kavi thing we did.
Yes, yes.
But Kavi thing was damn good. I made poetry and all, like full poetry.
We'll like you to do one here as well.
I made a poetry on Nitin Gadkari ji also, but I'll tell you this.
Yeah. You tell the Nitin Gadkari to us also. But I want to ask, like, now that you are coming on a platform, you do talk on TV debates together. Have things become better now, or are they back to the way they were?
No, it's not better or worse. We don't talk in personal life.
Okay.
But I must say this about Shehzad. He's one of the nicest, kindest people that I know. I just don't talk to him because, see, we don't get along. And if we try to talk, there'll be a lot of dirty linen in public, which is not good. Right? We vote in public life.
Yeah.
I frankly believe he's the best spokesperson the country has, along with Sudhanshu Trivedi ji, and a couple of other BJP spokespersons who are really good. I frankly believe this. I do believe that he's very well researched. So that part is great. Personally, I think he's a wonderful human being. He's in touch with my wife, obviously, and my son. My son loves him, adores him. I believe he's going to Pune in a day or two. So my son's really excited to meet him. He's there for my mom. But beyond that, I don't have any connection in that sense with him. And I don't regret it. I just don't want dirty linen in public. Maybe at some point when we can be better off at it, it's good. Sometimes in a relationship, whether it's you're a couple, whether you're kids with, or whether you're siblings, it's better to not talk than to fight and create toxicity.
Okay.
So I just think it's a more mature way of handling it. Nothing personal.
But like when you meet, like say, family reunions or family parties, or even after a TV debate.
He's not a guy who comes too much to family stuff.
Okay.
His complete focus is his work with the BJP, helping the BJP win, his television, and his contribution to the country. He's very focused on that. He doesn't come on as many. I will do more of these things.
Okay, going to events and everything.
Yeah, but I'm also more versatile and I'm also
Okay.
as you started. No, but he's so focused on it. It's almost as if like Arjun could only see the eye of the fish.
He's
So
focused.
he's very clear on that. I can do multiple things, but also
Yeah, we have seen that, like you currently do multiple things.
Yeah, but it's also see the personality, right? He can just do one thing. I would be suffocated.
Okay.
I need to do 100 things.
Okay.
And I do them decently. So it's just how we are. There's nothing who's right or wrong or who's better.
But like say, after TV debates, if you're saying do not meet in family gatherings, sometimes do you like after you meet, you say, oh, aaj thoda zyada ho gaya, yeah? Do you comment, oh, this was a great point? No, nothing like that?
Do I think he makes great points? I laugh a lot on the jokes he cracks.
Oh.
I do. I find it funny, especially when some of those clips go viral. But no, we don't talk. So how can we discuss it? We don't.
Apart from family time, if we move back to the protest, E20 protest, as we saw on social media, it was viral. Even our post got so much interactions. People commented, shared, and liked. But we were on ground as well. And if we compare the social media to the ground reality, it was quite different. People were not there in such great numbers. Why do you think that was? This is an issue which is so close to the public, but still they were not showing up as much as they should, or as big as the matter is. Why do you think that is?
So, also because there was another protest going on
Yeah.
there, and the police only allowed X number of people, and more than that showed up, like 10 times more than that showed up.
Okay.
But the police had given us, if you when you came for the protest
yeah.
because you were there, you see the entry to Jantar Mantar is one side, they
Yes.
gave us another entry.
Yeah.
So you had to come from another entry. There the police were put and they were counting the people coming.
Okay.
So they obviously couldn't stop the media. But then I don't hold that against the police
Okay.
because see, yaar
Not
unhone
against the people either? For
no
not
people came अब वो जितने अलाउ
After.
करे उतने ही अलाउ करेंगे ना उसके बाद उन्होंने फिर भी अलाउड 10 times more. So I'm grateful.
Okay. How many people were there allowed there?
Total that day at Jantar Mantar were about 4,000-5,000. So you can say about 2,000 odd.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying 2,000 for your party were allowed. But were
No,
there-
no, no. Allowed were 200.
Yeah, yours were allowed 200.
200.
Okay, okay, okay.
2,000
So you're satisfied with the number of people that showed
I
up?
would have liked 20,000 वो allow करना चाहिए ना. अब I would like to go and meet Nitin Gadkari ji, allow करना चाहिए. So, but please understand one thing that after all these restrictions, 2,000 middle class Indians, despite restrictions, turning up. 2,000 plus is a big number because they came and they came. Who am I? Why should they trust me? Right?
Yeah.
But they did, right? So I think that's huge. For me, that is a victory.
Okay.
And even if 20 people turned up, point is, I made a point. I went on ground. I will again go on ground.
Okay.
Issue is that not everyone can come every time. But that does not mean their voice should not be represented by me. I don't have the funds or the money, contrary to what Nitin Gadkari ji says, that an oil lobby is funding us to get paid crowds. Everyone who was there, and you guys interviewed,
Yes.
were people who are vehicle owners. Everyone. It was the most genuine crowd. We didn't get paid crowd. We could have kept a lunch there and
Yeah.
10,000
Yes.
people would come.
Showed
But
up,
would
yes.
that be the audience? Would they even know the issue? And you guys interviewed. Everyone you interviewed knew what the issue was. They were there for a cause. I am saying forget 2,000, 2 people turned up. Are those 2 people not citizens of India?
Okay.
And how many netas in this country, national netas, can get 2,000 people without paying money? 2,000 without paying 1 rupee. I didn't arrange transport. I didn't arrange khana. You were there. What did we have? Only water?
Yeah.
Nothing else. और वो लोग आए और वो भी normal middle class people, bike owners, car
But
owners.
then again, if I compare like the social media interactions, not just your protest, but if I say the CJP protest as well, they have like followers, more than 21 million followers on Instagram. But if we see the numbers on ground, maybe the restriction as well, but we see the numbers dwindling each day. Do you think now battles are being like fought on social media rather than on ground?
Yeah.
And why? Like, are you okay with that, or do you want people to be on ground? Only then will things change. What is your opinion on that?
Why will social media not change things? And
Is
I'll
that
say-
enough? Like, is that like commenting on a post or liking a post or sharing a post? Will that be enough to actually change policies?
Eventually, it will become more digital. Right now, you need a combination of both. But to run it off and say, look, crowds won't come. Vijay is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. How much did he?
See, the crowds did turn up. They turn up in his.
Yes, but how many rallies did he do compared to the others? Much less. So, again, I'm saying, look what happened in Nepal. I'm not saying that India is democracy like Nepal, but there was
Okay.
somebody. So, Sri Lanka also, the current Prime Minister comes from a political party. It wasn't a new or Gen Z political party, very old, but it was almost an irrelevant party. But social media got that awareness.
Okay.
Again, I'm not saying India, Sri Lanka, or Nepal. Let's be clear on that. But what I'm just trying to say is the common Indian, say he or he resonate with my cause. But it's very difficult for them to leave their job and come on the ground because the common Indian is already so burdened.
Another RTIs that went very viral was when you when you wanted the records to show that
Yeah.
Modi ji, PM Modi did sell tea at the railway station. What was your intention behind it? And do you think it served the purpose?
No and yes. I wanted to know whether we had the records. And then we got the answer that in those days they didn't keep the records. But I do believe firmly, that he did come from a humble background.
Okay.
He's not the only prime minister from a humble
But
background.
like, why did you question it? Why was the RTI filed? What
No,
was
because
your
I wanted to
original
understand
thought behind it?
how did the whole system of record keeping in India evolve,
Okay.
and did we have records? How does it work?
Specifically for him, though.
Because he was the claimant
Yes.
to it. So I wanted to understand how this system evolved.
Okay.
Obviously, I would have to because it's he the claimant. But there are two separate issues. Did he come from a humble background? Yes. He may not have been from as poor a background as a chai server, but he did come from humble background. That now is established. Is he the only prime minister from a humble background? No. Manmohan Singh ji also came from equally or even more trying circumstances. Deve Gowda ji did. So we've had Lal Bahadur Shastri did. So we've had prime ministers who came from very, very humble background. Just that Modi ji made it such a thing about him being from a humble background. But now in hindsight, I also realized, because this was again 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Now in hindsight, I realize that it became an issue because of what Manishankar Iyer ji said. Right? He said at the Congress अधिवेशन, at the Congress session, कि अगर मोदी चाहते तो यहाँ आकर चाय बेचे.
Okay.
Or words to that effect, which then triggered the whole Chai Pe Charcha campaign. So my whole point as a student of politics then was, and again this is 12 years ago, when you're evolving, right? That how does Manish Shankar Iyer appear elite and Modi ji appear as the common man? The answer to that now I'm very clear of, because there is, and I'll tell you why that comes. Leave Manish Shankar Iyer and look at Hardeep Puri now. And look at Hardeep Puri ji's interviews, all right? And look at the elitism and the arrogance he speaks with. Compare that to Prime Minister Modi,
Okay.
all right? Now you look at Prime Minister Modi in public with people, or Home Minister Amit Shah ji. I'm talking about BJP because that's the party we're discussing. And you'll realize the difference between a ground level Neta and a Rajya Sabha Neta who's come from bureaucracy. Manish Shankar ji also came from bureaucracy. So the difference is very clear.
So you'd rate like PM Modi a ground Neta.
The PM, the Prime Minister is the biggest leader in the country at the moment.
but
I
you
may
would-
dislike BJP. I can't. He is the biggest leader in the country. There is no number two. He's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have the
Amit
difference
Shah,
of six and Amit Shah ji, Rahul ji, and all will come behind. He's by far ahead. He's ahead by a lap in
Okay.
terms of popularity as a leader. There's no doubt about it. Do you doubt it?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I not dare do it.
The elections are won on his name. 2014, 2019 were
Yes.
won on his name.
I think maybe the next one up. Too.
Yeah, 2024 he had a setback, but 2014, 2019 were completely won on his name. 2024, I think also the setback in 2024 was he himself said, "Ab ki baar 400 par." People got spooked. They were like, "Bro, the constitution may get changed." And also, I think some of the loudmouths in his party kept saying that they will change the constitution. That spooked people. Then there was the Rahul Gandhi factor in 2024, which is phenomenal. Look, you must give Rahul Gandhi ji credit. The leader of opposition walked 6,000 kilometers. Dude, walking 25 kilometers a day is not easy. He walked 25 kilometers a day. He met people. He walked in sun, rain, wind, winter, meeting people, talking to people, the most common people. That movement helped take Congress to 100 plus seats. 99, but 101 because 2 independents support the Congress, Pappu Yadav and another MP. So 101 in that sense.
Since you're talking about perception, and social media now does play a big role in perception. And you, not even social media, I'd say you have been on TV debates, you have been social media, and you have been on reality TV shows as well.
Yeah.
You have been part of Bigg Boss and Lockup. If I talk about Bigg Boss, how was your experience there?
I love that. I'm so grateful for Bigg Boss. I'm so, so grateful.
Like, what did it teach you, or what did it like enhance in your life in any way?
Visibility.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even now, I will always, out of the 10, 15 people who come to take a selfie, 2 will say, "Aapko Bigg Boss mein dekha." Even now, after so many years. Also, our season was the highest watched season ever in the history of Indian television. But also, I made friends, though I lost one friend, Siddharth Shukla. I met his mom recently, though, at a cafe. And I met Auntie at a cafe. I made a few other very good friends in Bigg Boss, and I'm in touch with them. I even did a podcast with one of them, Paras, who's on a spiritual journey, and I am too. So, yeah. So that was good. But so I made friends. It gave me a lot of. It made me a face in people's bedrooms and people's living rooms, which is good.
I'll not say gave you a chance, but triggered like a to show your nationalism evidently also. I'm talking about the tattoo you have in your hand.
But
Tell
yeah,
us the story about this.
so this was so Big Boss said that I can't wear the tribe color, which I've been wearing forever, because again, there's a legitimate reason that if somebody pushes or fights or does something, there might be a controversy, and at that time there was a controversy involving another a reality show, so they were skeptical. So I said, dude, I'll have to do something that I can't live without a tricolor. That's my only identity. I also wanted a tattoo, and the tattoo should mean something and should never be.
Yeah.
So I said, why not get this? And I got this done. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Now, when the BJP tells me, Aap desh drohi, I say, talk to the hand. Haath se baat karo. So,
You have a direct answer now.
direct answer.
You don't even have to say
I
it.
said, talk to the hand. but I have to be fair to the BJP guys. Nobody's told me I'm anti-national. मुझे बोलते ही नहीं.
That's a good thing.
मुझे
But
लगता है
Nitin
कि
Gadkari ji indirectly said you're anti-national because he said whoever questions E20's viability and all is an anti-national.
he also said कि हम ऑयल लॉबी से पैसे लेते हैं. अब मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि अगर हम ऑयल लॉबी से पैसे लेते हैं तो नितिन गडकरी जी को फोन करते बोले कि उनकी लॉबी हमको पैसा देना बंद करे. ये इन दोनों का मामला है, हमें क्यों दे रहे. बट जस्ट टू मेक एन अपील, आई एम ओपन फॉर ऑल मनी. प्लीज दीजिए पैसे. मैं जीएसटी भी भरूंगा, इनकम टैक्स भी भरूंगा. दीजिए, नो प्रॉब्लम विथ मनी. दीजिए ओनली बाई चेक, बट प्लीज दीजिए.
So now let's do a bit of fun. We'll do a rapid fire.
Am I getting a hamper?
You will get hamper from social media through their appreciation.
I
Everybody,
don't want-
please like.
This is exactly like BJP. This is exactly like BJP.
But you
Real
are
क्या दे
used
रहे?
to like opposing that, so go for it.
I'm opposing it. I want real hamper. ये क्या है social media?
We'll send it to you. But then BJP will say we are lobbying you. We can't do that. We are not
Forget
the
about
lobby.
BJP is the past. I'm the future. Give me 5. Give me. That's a nice
Yes,
one.
that's a
I'm the
nice
future. Lobby. पैसे भी allowed है, hamper भी allowed है. We'll take everything.
So let's start. I'll give you
One word.
one name of the politician, and you can give me one word for each.
Done.
Narendra Modi,
Decisive.
Amit Shah,
Chanakya.
Rahul Gandhi,
Hardworking.
Mamta Banerjee,
Mass leader.
Akhilesh Yadav.
Uttar Pradesh future chief minister. 3 words, but
That's right. Raghav Chadha
swinger.
and Arvind Kejriwal.
Fox.
Fox. Hardeep Singh Puri
The petroleum minister who we now discovered.
and Yogi Adityanath.
Bulldozer.
And lastly, your favorite, Mr. Nitin Gadkari.
Ethanol man.
Ethanol man. And if I say you have to give me like an overrated politician that you think is overrated and an underrated politician.
I think many politicians are overrated.
If I have to give you like the most underrated and the most overrated, what would those two names be?
Underrated, I would tell you, they're so underrated. I think Shashi Tharoor and Sachin Pilot. I think they're so underrated. I think they're so phenomenally talented, really phenomenally talented. Overrated will hurt people. No, let's not.
That's
do
fine.
that.
You can take someone from BJP's.
No. So I've got friends in BJP also.
Not friends then. No one. No one do you think
I
is...
don't want to hurt people. But many politicians are overrated.
Okay.
Unnecessary. They're just there because they're in positions of power because of their luck
Okay.
or family.
The biggest policy failure in the last 5 years?
Demonetization. Not 5 years, but 10 years.
Okay.
Demonetization was a disaster. It hurt the people of India, and it was something that this country should never ever experience again. One of the things I'll do when I come to government is make a law that no government can demonetize your currency without an explicit written approval from the RBI, and the Prime Minister can never announce it. Only the RBI can do it. The right to the guarantee to your money, अगर आप में से किसी के पास note हो, is not the Prime Minister or the President, it's the
It's
RBI
RBI
governors.
governors, yes.
It is their job, not the government's.
Okay. And the biggest myth about Indian politician?
That they don't care for the country. I think they do. I think a lot of politicians care for the country. I think they may have selfish interests, but they do. Particularly when you're in posts like Prime Minister, Home Minister, Defense Minister, Leader of Opposition, you do. I don't like this idea that so-and-so Prime Minister was anti-national, the way they abuse Nehru ji. I mean, if you just think about Nehru ji, and it's somebody I adore Nehru ji, but he took a country that was bankrupt, average age was in its 30s, no money, and he built this nation in a geography where democracy didn't survive. Matlab, you need to have a heart to see that dream, yaar. He saw that dream. So I don't think any prime minister is anti-national. I don't believe that.
And which leader will you think will define the next decade?
Which leader?
Will define the next decade.
I hope me.
Oh, so we are going to see you seen in the direct politics then.
I already see, why is politics a bad word? I think it's a great word.
No, like what's the year that we see Tehseen Poonawalla actually getting down to election rallies?
That I don't know.
Okay.
But decade is 10 years, no?
Okay, in 10 years we'll see you.
Hopefully.
What is the one thing that you regretted supporting or criticizing on a national TV debate or any policy that you think, oh, I shouldn't have criticized it, it's actually good, or maybe, oh, I shouldn't have supported this?
Time, things evolve, but I've always supported 370, so I'm very happy about that. I supported the thing. What I regret, no, nothing. I just think most of the policy decisions I was correct in the way I saw it. So,
Okay.
yeah. I was more
It
nuanced.
counts E20 as well. You're not.
No, I'm very happy I'm opposing E20.
Okay.
I think E20 is a terrible policy for this country. I don't think this country benefits from E20, ethanol.
Since you're back on E20, I want to know how are you going to take the movement ahead to actually make a change, actually make it matter?
So today I'll go to respected Nitin Gadkari
Your
ji's
favorite,
residence. They have not invited us. I think the Delhi police might end up detaining me, jo bhi kare. But I'll give a formal letter for an appointment. Okay, please give me an appointment. Uske baad we'll take it forward.
We also heard you'd be doing a candlelight march.
So Delhi police said no candlelight march.
Okay.
So today we have a core meeting with our team.
Okay.
So I don't know how can you deny us a candlelight march in a democracy. They are saying two things, the Delhi police, that right now it's a sensitive time with these cockroach Janata Party people wanting to do something. So we can't allow for a candlelight march. And because of these bomb blasts that happened some time ago, the gathering, who's going to take responsibility? Because a candlelight march by nature is moving, right? So that's what their thing is. So I want to meet them.
Okay.
But look, the first thing that I'm going to do today is go to Gadkari ji's house. If they deny us a candlelight march, people will have to come to the streets. We'll have to take an alternative mechanism and do it. But we will come to the
What
streets.
would be that alternate mechanism be?
गडकरी जी के घर के सामने बैठ जाएंगे हम.
But Delhi police तो permission नहीं दे रहा है.
तो अरेस्ट कर देंगे और क्या होगा. डरते थोड़ी अरेस्ट से. क्या होगा, अरेस्ट करेंगे 3-4 दिन. I'll chill in jail. मुझे क्या.
So you're ready for the consequences.
I'll work out in jail. I'll do my meditation in jail.
You only eat once a day anyway, so.
हाँ, वैसे जेल का खाना मुझे चाहिए भी नहीं, दिन में एक बार खाता हूँ. 3-4 दिन थोड़ा मेरा डिटॉक्स भी हो जाएगा. उससे 4-5 दिन डाल देंगे. और यूएपी कुछ लगा दिया तो तब का तब देखेंगे. अब वो यूएपी थोड़ा लगाना मुझ पे मुश्किल है, बट लगा दिया तो ठीक है. अब बैठेंगे जेल में. इनसे थोड़ी ना डरेंगे, मतलब इनसे डरने वाला तो मैं हूँ नहीं. ठीक है, जेल ही डाले. उससे ज़्यादा क्या करेंगे, मारेंगे तो नहीं. जेल ठीक है, चिल करेंगे जेल में. जेल से पॉडकास्ट करेंगे. Chill out there. I am not scared. So there's this, there are these lines I really like that I use in my life a lot. It's my motto. It's a poem called Faiz कहते हैं. It's not written by Faiz, but it's a poem called Faiz कहते हैं. कुछ लोग तुम्हें समझाएंगे, वो तुमको ये बताएंगे. कुछ लोग तुम्हें समझाएंगे, वो तुमको ये बताएंगे. जो है वो भी खो सकता है, इस राह में रैजन है इतने. रैजन इज चोर. कुछ लोग तुम्हें समझाएंगे, वो तुमको ये बताएंगे. जो है वो भी खो सकता है, इस राह में रैजन है इतने. कुछ और यहाँ हो सकता है. अरे कुछ और तो अक्सर होता है. कुछ और तो अक्सर होता है, लेकिन तुम जिस लम्हे में जिंदा हो, ये लम्हा तुमसे जिंदा है. ये वक्त फिर लौट कर ना आएगा. तुम अपनी करनी कर गुजरो, जो होगा देखा जाएगा. तो जो होगा देखा जाएगा. देखेंगे क्या करते हो दिल्ली पुलिस.
That was great, Tehseen. And since we are on the poetry angle, I want this to end on a poetic note. Since you said you wrote a poetry on Nitin Gadkari ji, we would like you to share that with us.
So this poem, I was inspired by Dinkar ji's poem, Krishna की चेतावनी. So I modified it. गडकरी जी बिना एथेनॉल के पेट्रोल दे न सके, आशीष समाज की ले न सके, उल्टे बेटे बढ़ाने चले, जो था असाध्य साधने चले. जब नाश मनुष्य पर छाता है, पहले विवेक मर जाता है. इनका विवेक मर चुका है.
With that, we'll end this and we'll see you maybe standing outside Nitin Gadkari's home really soon, and you get to...
Today only, go and give the paper. Okay, sir, call us. Today is a letter for formal appointment. Whenever you call us, sir, we'll come.
Thank you so much, Tehseen. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.